One of the things that we wanted to differentiate ourselves from others is that we wanted to show that we had skin in the game. In other words, invest a significant portion of our own money to get the fund rolling and to show our commitment for the future in showing that we weren't going to pull our money ahead of others, that we pull our money behind others in terms of our profitability. Management has invested to date just under $16 million of the $25 million in equity raised to date. And I think that speaks very highly of the commitment by management, and not just in terms of working at it, but also in terms of a monetary commitment.
Management's very committed. It sees the opportunity as being very significant. It, by nature of the magnitude, also draws us in to being very involved. Everybody has distractions in life. I think you'll never see a more focused management group than this group because they do have so much money involved in the fund.
Our family, my wife and I, have invested $4.6 million in cash into the fund. These are not property contributions. These are actually cash contributions at unit prices the same as investors.
Well, our family office has invested over $1 million into the fund, which for us is very significant because our normal investment parameters limit us really internally to that size of investment per deal. So it's really the maximum we would invest. It's a lot of money to anybody, including us. And so we're very committed.
We had a number of key moments in the fund. The next key moment was when the fund had raised about $5 million, and we knew we had to bulk size the fund into a bootstrap, the fund as we'd call it, into a larger fund. And we brought the Workland Group on board. At that point, it didn't just require bringing in $10 million of capital to purchase a project. It also meant that Grant and myself had to shell out an additional nearly $4 million of our own capital to make the deal fly. And at that point, we looked at ourselves and said, this again was a pivotal moment for us, but also one that we saw huge net benefits for the future for the fund and its investors.
Sometimes it's easy to talk the game, but to walk it with your own money is vital in terms of partnerships. And I think that's one of our strengths, is strength of resume certainly, but strength of resolve and values of equal footing.